night. But if you can find the Monroe Brothers material, just as fine as can be. It's all two-part harmonies. It's clear as a bell how the whole thing comes about. Oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, anything else? Shall we keep plunging forward?
Fields of Turned Brown.
The fields have turned brown. Yes.
And the soul man never does.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Again, a Carter Stanley song here.
35.
Thank you.
35.
I left my old home to ramble this country. My mother and dad said, son, don't go wrong. Remember that God will always watch over you. For many long years I've traveled this country. For many long years I traveled in sorrow. No thoughts of the day when I would return, no thoughts of the day that I would return. Now as I go home, now as I go home, now as I grow old, you could say, now as I go home to find no one waiting. Now as I go home to find no one waiting, the price I have paid to live and to learn. I learned it that way. They may have changed it when they recorded it because the country gentlemen were more youthful, maybe not want to say now as I grow old. But for many long years I traveled in sorrow and the thoughts of the day when I would return. Now as I grow old and find no one waiting. That doesn't seem quite right, but the price I have paid to live and to learn. For many long years I've traveled this country, no thoughts of the day that I would return. I should return. No thoughts of the day that I would return. No thoughts of the day that I should return. You know, it could be another one. No thought of the day that I should return. Now as I go home, I think that's the thing, is now as I go home to find no one waiting, the price I have paid to live and to learn. Because that I should return is more, you know what I mean? You never think in all those years, I should get back there and see how the old folks are doing. You know? But, you know, Carter, he was tuned into America. He knew the Great Depression. He knew people who went off to war and never came back. He knew those letters that came in.